happened last night in the Patty Jewett neighborhood, about 2 miles northeast of downtown Colorado Springs. News 5's Maggie Bryan spoke with the victim's husband. He's also an employee here at News 5. Maggie, tell us about her injuries.
Rob, thankfully, she only has a couple of bruises, which is pretty amazing considering she had to fight back when the man kicked in her AC window unit as he tried to get her. Now she and her husband are just trying to make sense of it all. You never think it will happen to you.
It's traumatic.
Or your loved ones.
Yeah, I mean, I held her tight.
Ryan McComb says he got a text from a neighbor around 11:30 last night. He was in California on military orders.
He heard a loud crash, heard the dogs barking, heard her screaming.
It was his wife, fighting off a man who was trying to crawl through their bedroom window.
The intruder pushed the AC unit through the window and attempted to get into the house.
She says the man had his pants down and kept trying to grab her.
She's pretty banged up. There was a scuffle between the two.
Luckily, he says his wife had 2 friends staying at the house.
The 3 of them were able to fight the guy off, and he ran away.
He says their dog was under the AC unit when it fell on the floor, breaking its leg. He and his wife now hit with reality.
The mental aspect, I fear, is going to be more of a hurdle.
He says they are taking steps to move forward.
It shouldn't have happened, but it did. What are some solutions that we can have? One of them is self-defense classes.
I've seen too many victims. It killed me.
The owner of CFMAF Martial Arts says his time in law enforcement opened his eyes to the prevalence of assault.
Everybody thinks it's someone else until it's them. Then you're reacting, and then you have to fight back from a position of victimization.
He says self-defense classes are so important for women and children. Megan Turner has her 3 boys in classes and also takes them herself.
I think that's why it's so important to be trained, because you don't know how you're going to react.
Their reality-based training giving her and others an extra skill to use in danger.
It shouldn't happen, but it does, and it's not getting any better.
And LeCompte and his wife with the harsh realization that it can happen to anyone. The victim says the whole thing happened so fast, she doesn't really remember anything about the suspect, except that he was a man. If you have any information that can help in the case, you can always remain anonymous by calling Crime Stoppers in Colorado Springs. The number 719-634-STOP.
Oh, Maggie, glad she's okay though, but my goodness, that's a lot. Thank you.